It doesn't matter if you're young or old. It doesn't matter if you're a private or a president, a CEO or a summer intern. Your education is your responsibility and is something that continues indefinitely, endlessly, for there are always new lands to discover, new lessons to learn, and old ones to discover anew. I think the thing with modern culture, once you finish school, that's where most people's education ends. And it's a sad reality because, as I say so often, we live in a world full of distractions. And I can't tell you how many friends from college, from high school, that I would spend time with outside of school hours, and how many of them would say, I don't read any books. I don't like learn anything new. They're just constantly, sitting on the couch on their phone, scrolling social media or watching TV shows or movies 24/7. It shouldn't be that way. After school is when your true education should start. That's what I firmly believe because you learn certain things in school. And in my opinion, school has a lot more cons in terms of a lot more cons than pros, especially for what I want to do in my life and what I've been doing in my life. I didn't go to school to be a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer, so it wasn't that necessary for my current career. But it's just this new generation, the countless distractions we all have that takes away from people self-educating. And what is that old quote? Formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. And I truly believe that. You need to self-educate. You think John D. Rockefeller didn't self-educate himself? You think Elon Musk didn't self-educate? I don't even think he went to school, like college or anything. So yeah, it's just sad. I remember, some old friends of mine that I went to college with, and I would spend time with them after college. And I'm no longer, I guess, in their life anymore. I would sometimes ask, or they would say, I would bring up like, oh, I'm reading this book or whatever. And they would say, oh, I haven't read a book in like 4 years. It's like, is that something to brag about? Is that really something you should be bragging about? But no, people are just lazy in this generation. They just don't want to learn new things. They don't want to learn things that are beneficial to themselves and will improve them as a human being and improve their health, whatever it is. Listening to podcasts, watching educational YouTube videos. No one wants to do that. We all, or most people, want the cheap dopamine hits, the scrolling of the Instagrams, the scrolling of the TikToks, the scrolling of the YouTubes and watching Netflix shows 24/7 in your free time. Like, people go to work, they wake up, they get ready for work, they go to work, they come home, they eat dinner, then they just go on their phones or watch TV the rest of the night. That's most people's lives right there. There's never any time for learning new things, new material, which will then accelerate their growth in life and make them and turn them into a wiser person. And we're just missing that in today's society. And this quote, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're young or old. It doesn't matter if you're a private or a president, a CEO or a summer intern. Your education is your responsibility. No one's going to force you to educate yourself. No one's going to force you to read those books. No one's going to force you to listen to those podcasts. No one's going to do that. In school, we were forced in order to get through school. Once you get out of school, you're not forced anymore. It's your responsibility solely, and your desire to improve yourself as a human being or to just stay stagnant your entire life, which is something I personally do not want to do. Being stagnant is a no-no. I'm not doing that. So please, if you're watching this, if you got this far, self-educate yourself. Listen to the podcast. Read the books. Enter rooms with people that are smarter than you and know a lot. Enter rooms with people that are ahead of you. Just surround yourself with the proper material to take you to the next level, and then continue until the day you're no longer here.